Hey, hold up, man. I got something to say, man. Wait. What y'all out here for, man? What you here for, huh? Does your life matter? Does your life matter? You ready for this? You ready to take control? Are you giving up control? Are you taking it?
Hey everybody, this is Brian Dare with the Colorado Home Building Academy, and welcome to the Workshop Podcast. I'm so excited for you to be a part of this and to hear some of our student stories as well as some trade professionals as they talk about what it's like to be in construction. So we're going to be interviewing with students that are either in our program right now, just recently completed one of our programs, or are on the other side of being involved in a career in construction. So coming up, you're going to hear from Chante. Chante found our school by accident and is coming at it from an artist background and just loved the artist aspect of being in construction and is excited about all the opportunities that she can get into in construction. We recorded this a few weeks ago, and she's a super energetic individual, has such cool answers as to what her goals and plans are. You're going to enjoy this. Thanks so much for being with us. You have a good one. Hey, this is Brian Dare. I'm with the Colorado Home Building Academy, and I'm with Chante.
Hi.
She is an alumni of the Construction Skills Bootcamp, and she was super excited about it. And I just want you to get an idea of what that's all about and what that's like, and what it's like to be looking at a career in building. So we're very grateful to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This has been awesome. It's amazing.
Good.
I loved every bit of it, really.
Nice. Cool. So bring me back to when you started to think about your career and what you wanted to do with your career and where you wanted to go. What was the thought process there, and what interested you in building and construction?
It was actually probably a little non-traditional. I've been working in customer service since I got out of high school, and it's like I'm good with people, but it wasn't my thing. And so I actually was looking to move out and try and find a property management job because, reduced rent, really nice. So that's what I was looking for, and then I ended up seeing an ad for you guys on, I think it was just Google. Ended up seeing an ad for you guys as I was searching for jobs, and I don't know, it just caught my eye. I was like, I wonder. And I was attracted to it. I don't know what it really was. It was just, I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna do that. And so I contacted you guys and I was like, hey, I want to be there. And you guys were really just super welcoming, and just started from there.
So that was right around December, or what, November, thereabouts is when you...
Like December, November.
Yeah.
Right before the January class,
Very nice, cool. So you went through the January class, so I like what you were thinking about there, as you were just exploring different options about what you might want to do with your career. Yeah, rent is definitely something to think about when you think about a career. Just the cost of housing around here is pretty bright. We're in Denver, as you probably already know, but it's pretty pricey around here. It's gone up a lot in the past few years. But that's good. That's really good. So you said customer service is where you've had your most experience right now. What are some things you liked about your previous job? So I want to hear two things. What did you like about your previous job? What were some challenges with your previous job you would like to get away?
Like I liked okay, let me rephrase that. I wasn't that I didn't like the customers, because I'm very good with people. I'm really friendly, really good people person. Like even people who are quite erratic, they weren't a problem for me. Mm-hmm. The problem
there's interesting stories in customer service for sure.
Listen.
Been there, done that. Lots of stories.
It wasn't the people, it was the job type, because I did like a lot of call center work and stuff like that, and I'm too energetic to sit behind a desk. I gotta run around and I gotta move. So it was like when I saw this, I was like, okay, okay, this might lead somewhere. And I'm very crafty. I'm good with my hands. Love art. And so I was like, I wonder if, they can teach me my new art medium, which is really what this started as. My new art medium. I wanted to learn, how to build things and pouring concrete, which I just finished that class yesterday. Wanted to do all of that because I'm like, I can incorporate this into my art. So it was like, it was so much more than just like a new career launch. It was like, no, this is something that's gonna become a part of my everyday life. And so it was like, I really love that, as opposed to where a call center is like, oh, I just sit there, I look at a computer screen all day. I might talk to a couple of people, and that's about it.
So we have a lot of people that come to us from an office environment or just another field that they are not satisfied in, as was your experience. And I like how you define construction as art. It is. It's creating.
It really is.
Right? And I think there's something very human about creating. And so that's a beautiful thing about construction work, is that you're getting in touch with a very, very human side of yourself as you are building and creating and making something that's going to last a long time, someone might live in, all those kind of things.
It's like you bring your ideas to life, and it's something that you can see and say, wow, I did that. And it's like, even if you were just like, the design architect or something, you can still look at a building and say, hey, I designed that. I may not have, built it piece by piece, but I designed that. Those were my ideas that I put into this world. And it's like, that's something that you can be proud of, and, something that you can love. It's like your baby without having to have a baby.
Love it. I love it. That's really great. And as you just mentioned, I hear over and over again, as a recruiter here, I hear over and over again people that just say they want to be able to see their work at the end of the day. And there's a shrinking amount of jobs that are like that. There's tons of jobs in the construction industry like that, but so many individuals may go on to college and go on to something that at the end, their career might be at the end of the day, they're not really sure what exactly they did. They may have had a really busy day and did a lot of things that day, but they can't look at it and say, this is what I accomplished at the end of the day. There's something very satisfying about it.
It is. It's just like, I did that. I helped make this. Like, our concrete farm is back there, and I'm just like, I look at it and I'm like, wow, I really helped make that. And it's so crazy to me, especially because this is literally something I've never done before. My art has always been, with the pencil and paper. It's never been, let me make this really quick. It's like, it feels like the same thing, but it's so much more. It's so much more, because I can literally look at this and say, I made this. I put the work in, I put the time in. It was frustrating at one point, but I did this. And it's like, it's very satisfying to just be able to say, like, I can do things more than just, make a simple calculation or help someone place an order for something that they, really could have done themselves. It's so much more.
Cool. That's good. I like all that. So what would you say, so you went to the Construction Skills Boot Camp, which, by the way, the Construction Skills Boot Camp is our program to help individuals into construction. So it teaches foundational construction skills, all the way from, if you're not familiar with swinging a hammer, getting used to that idea, all the way from that to reading blueprints and doing framing, carpentry, etc. And to help you get into a career. So you're paired with a career coach. There's a career event. We want to help you into the next step in your career is what we're after with that. And it's no charge for those who are looking to get into construction.
And amazing, because I know how to swing a hammer now.
Nice. That's good. That's perfect. So what would you say was one of the most challenging parts of being in the Construction Skills Boot Camp?
I think really just getting comfortable with everything. 'Cause like I said, it's literally my first time doing really any of this. And so it was really just getting comfortable and, learning to not let my fear drive, what I was doing here. Because I knew I was here for a reason. And so it was like, I had to get comfortable and be like, okay, this is what we signed up for. So let's get it done. And so it was like, it was that I think was the most challenging part. You can ask Eric. I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this. But now it's like, oh yeah, I could do that. I could do that.
Yeah.
So it was just really just getting over that hurdle of fear for me.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, I took the boot camp myself as a new employee here, and while I have some experience in blue collar work really early, like in high school, I'm by no means a carpenter. And so there is a lot of discomfort with using these tools for the first time, or just being unfamiliar, or being reintroduced to fractions since 4th grade.
Right.
There's a lot of discomfort in doing something new, but becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable and saying, hey, I can do this. That's huge.
Yeah, that was, I think the biggest obstacle for me was just saying, okay, stop saying we can't do it, because we can. And, it was really back to just being so satisfying when you figure it out, like, no, you really can do this. It's not that hard. You got to let yourself be able to do it. Yeah.
Perfect. I love that. That's good. So, what would you say is like one of your favorite parts of being in the construction skills boot camp?
Nail guns.
Nail guns. Nice. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nail guns. Nail guns.
They're fun.
Let's see. Probably just the building of stuff. Yeah. Just you take something, that was nothing, that started as like a piece of wood, and turn it into something that, somebody can use it.
That's cool. So, as you're thinking about next steps in your career, what are you most interested in as far as going into next? What kind of things are you exploring in that regard?
Electrician.
Oh, hey, nice.
I've always had this fascination with electronics. I would always sneak and steal my brother's toys and take them apart. And then I get so frustrated because it's like I'd get to the motherboard and I'm like, okay, how does this work? So now I have to put it all back together, and I still don't know how it works. So it's like I think an electrician is the next move, because one of my biggest regrets from high school, it wasn't not going to prom, it wasn't not going to homecoming, it was not joining robotics. Because I have such a love for electronics and stuff like that. I really want to know how these things work, and it's like I know it works by electricity, but how?
Yeah.
How? And definitely piqued my interest. So I'm thinking that's the next move.
Yeah. That's
and
cool.
Hopefully, I signed up for an apprenticeship, so hopefully they'll have me, and Sparkle can make things lit.
No, you got a personal motto already as an electrician. That's great. All right, cool, good deal. Well, yeah, the electrical path is a great path for learning while doing. You get a formal apprenticeship. You're getting paid to learn. You're getting paid to get your certification. It can be, it's typically a 4-year road, but you're working while doing it. You're an apprentice.
Yeah.
And on the other end of that, you're a licensed electrician, and there's not a ton of them out there, and high demand. So great, that's a great way to go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, guys.
Good deal. Well, and just so you know, you may be hearing a lot of noise behind me. I'm getting used to the different microphone setup. Hopefully, you can hear us just fine. But if not, this will get better. But anyway.
If not, I'll come back.
Right.
I don't like talking to you
We're definitely
guys.
gonna do a follow-up with Chante if we can get her. So we like to do that for sure. So anyway, so that's perfect. So we're looking at electrical next as a possible career path. What would you say is your long-term dream, 10 years out, or how would you like to retire?
I want to learn as much as I can about everything I can, so I can build my dream home. Because there are some things that I need, guys. I need a really big closet, because obviously I have a lot of clothes and shoes. They have to have somewhere to live. And then my art. I'm big on sculptures now, guys. I learned how to pour concrete. So I gotta have a really, really big yard so that I can have a really, really big whimsical sculpture garden that looks like a unicorn came in and pooped everywhere. It's gonna be amazing. And then, let's see, what else do I want? Oh, a a big kitchen because I'm a fat kid at heart and I love to eat. So, big kitchen.
All right.
And Brian's invited.
I'm down for that, absolutely. Everything you said there sounds great to me. I love how you're visualizing kind of how you want your future to look. It's really cool. Good stuff. So anyway, if you are interested in our Construction Skills Bootcamp, we have multiple training options. We have the Construction Skills Bootcamp. We're going to be taking a look at some trades training here as well. We already have concrete. Chante took that as well. 2 weeks in concrete. In April of 2020, we're looking at 2 weeks in electrical as well, kind of an introduction to that. Did you know that?
I'm coming back, and plus April is my birth month, so birthday party for Sparkle all month. Hey. Nice,
cool, good. So, and then we're looking at possibly offering a couple weeks in plumbing and finished carpentry as well down the road. So that's being in development. And then on the other end of the career spectrum, we have a 9 months in construction management, college level, college credit, college certificate in construction management. So that's all available. But the Construction Skills Bootcamp is available for anyone looking at construction. You get training, you get career help, you get certification, and you get a bag of tools with all the safety gear as well, and no cost to you. That's sponsored by our builders who want to hire our students, and so that's how we make that work financially. We want to get just more people in the construction industry as possible. So if you're interested in that, you contact me. You can call me or text me at 303-358-4409, or take a look at our webpage at cohomebuilding.org. Chante, it's been great. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're going to see me again because from what I hear, you're not trying to get rid of me, so I'll be back.
We are definitely not, so we'd love to follow up when we get down the road and see where things are at.
Oh, most definitely, definitely.
Cool. Thank you so
excited.
much. All right. Again, if you're interested, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much, Chante. Everyone, have a good one. Well, hey everybody, I really hope you enjoyed that interview. Just to recap, if you're looking to get plugged into our program or you are an employer that would like to hire our students, please do get in touch with us. You can find me at 303-358-4409 or Brian, B-R-I-A-N, at cohomebuildingacademy.org. We have the boot camp that's available to get your start in the construction field, as well as skills trades training, as well as construction management. I'd love to talk to you about the details of all that. You have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for listening. I'll catch you later. Bye.